Friends, today we will discuss about the motion in straight line. The simplest form of motion is the motion in straight line, and we will discuss about the distance and displacement. First of all, we see from my example what is the distance and what is the displacement. This is a straight line path. A person starts its journey from point A. We take this point A as reference point. The person goes to C. After that, he reaches at point B. This is a straight path. A person starts his motion, his journey from point A. He reaches to C. After that, he reaches at point B. First condition. And then he returns back to C. Returns back to C. Let AC is 40 km, BC is 60 km. Clear? The distance of AC 40 km, between BC 60 km. Clear? Now, the total length AB equal to 40 plus 60 km. Now, the length of the path followed by a person to reach the final point from the initial point. Here, A is initial point. Initial point. Or we can see that this is the reference point. And C is final point. Clear? Now, what is the distance? Distance is the length of actual path covered by the moving object. What is distance? Distance is the length of actual path covered by the moving object. Now, distance. Distance is the length of actual path covered by moving object. Now, we find the distance covered by the person, and the distance is denoted by D. D equal to first AC plus BC and then back B to C. First person goes A to C, then C to B, again B to C. Means the distance between BC will be same, hence we write 2 times BC. So D equal to AC plus 2 BC, because the distance between CB and BC is same, hence we write here 2 times BC. We can write it as D equal to AC plus CD plus BC. But in short, we write it D equal to AC because this length C2B and D2 is same. Hence, we write here it 2 times. So D equal to length of AC 40 plus 2BC 60 into 2. So D equal to 40 plus 60 into 2 120. Okay? So D equal to 160 km. This is the distance, but the displacement is the shortest distance between initial and final positions along with direction. But in distance, it is not dependent of direction. Now, we find the displacement covered by the person. First of all, we see displacement. Displacement is the shortest distance between initial and final position of moving object. Moving object along with direction. Here, in simple we can say that displacement is the shortest distance between initial and final position of a moving object along with direction. Displacement have magnitude and direction both, but in distance only it have magnitude. Now we will calculate the displacement here. S equal to S, displacement is vector quantity, but when we calculate magnitude, we omit the vector sign. Hence, S equal to initial point A and final point C. The length between initial and final point is 40 km. Means AC. S equal to AC, length of AC. Means magnitude of displacement is 40 km. In this example, magnitude of displacement is 40 km. In this example, we take another example to clear the difference between distance and displacement. The second is A, B and C. A person starts his journey from point A, reaches to B and then to C. The length of A to B is 4 km and B to C is 5 km. Initial point is A and final point is C. The shortest distance within certain direction we join AC. This is a right angle triangle. Now we calculate the distance and the displacement. The distance covered by the person in this case will be the D equal to length of path AB plus length of path BC. Clear? So D equal to length of path 4 plus 5 equal to 9. Now, if we want to calculate the displacement is the shortest distance between initial and final position. Here, initial position is A and final position is C. Hence, displacement equal to square root of 4 square and 5 square. 4 square plus 5 square equal to 4 4 ja 16, 5 5 ja 25 equal to square root 41. Clear? Now we'll learn what is the unit of distance and what is the unit of displacement. The unit of distance and displacement is same. The unit of distance and displacement is same. Both is meter. The SI unit of distance is meter. SI unit of distance and displacement is meter. In short, we do only m. Here. The sign of distance and displacement is meter. Now, we will learn some facts related to distance and displacement. First, distance is always taken positive. Taken positive. Distance is independent of direction. Clear? Second, displacement may be positive negative and even zero and even zero. If A goes to B and returns to A and comes to C, A is a reference point. Reference point. Here, A is reference point. A goes to first to B and then returns to C. As per side dimensions, we know that the distance to the right is positive and left is negative. Hence, When A goes to B, then displacement is positive. But when he returns to C, means again reaches initial point, then initial and final point coincides. Hence, displacement is 0. When he moves towards C, then he is going to be negative direction, and in that case, the displacement is 0. So negative, but the distance will be the sum of A to B, B to A, then A to C. Hence, distance is always positive, but displacement may be positive, negative, and 0. As is clear from this example. When anyone asks what is the displacement from A to B position, then this will be positive in this condition. But when he asks B returns to A, now what is displacement? Then in this condition displacement is 0. And any person again asks you if what is the displacement of the person if he reaches to C, then C lies left to the reference point, hence we take is a negative. But if anyone asks, so what is the distance, then in this condition from A to B, when initial point is A and final B, because the path is straight line, in this condition displacement and distance will be same in magnitude. But when person returns to A, then distance will be 2 times of AB, but displacement will be G. Next point. Displacement never be greater than this distance. Means the magnitude of displacement may be equal or less than the magnitude of distance. It will be never greater than the displacement. Displacement is a vector quantity. Is a vector quantity. I hope that the difference between distance and displacement will be clear. Thank you. We will meet again next week.